Today we're talking via Zoom with Dr. Jamie Edmonds, Director of Clinical Language Institute, CLI, Associate Director at Melikian Center at Arizona State University. He is a clinical assistant professor. Informally, he goes by Dr. J. So Dr. J, thank you for joining me.
Yes, thank you so much for such a kind introduction.
So what is unique about the program? And that the biggest draw? That is, as we know, it's tuition free, but how does that work? So tell us about it a bit more.
Yeah, so I mean, as you mentioned, it is tuition free in the sense that we have received the grace from ASU to not charge full. We don't have to charge tuition for these classes. We do have fees associated with them that just cover the cost of administering the class. But I think what makes this really unique and what we're constantly sort of talking about and thinking about is connection, connection and context. Yeah, so I mean, this is the other part that makes us unique, is that we do have a beginner's level where you can do 7 weeks on campus and then 4 weeks in Tirana as an add-on. So you can do either one of those options for first year. And if you do the 7 weeks, you get 8 credits of college, 8 credits of language credit. If you go abroad, you get 11 credits.
Right.
1 day of instruction during the Critical Language Institute is equal to 1 week of instruction in a more traditional environment. So it is fully kind of, you're in the classroom, but you're also engaging with homework and you're also relating to the culture. And so now we also have specific scholarships for students that want to learn Albanian. And those scholarships are still open and still accepting applications through our links that'll be shared at the end of the video. I mean, learning Albanian is going to prepare you for the future because it's a part of your personal journey. So it doesn't, it's naive to think that we aren't going to have to use these things to leverage in the future. And I can tell you that learning a language in an intensive language environment that focuses on connection and context will absolutely make you an outstanding candidate, whether you want to go into some kind of government service, whether you want to serve your community, whether you want to do academic work, or whether you plan to never actually use the language. It just teaches your brain to think in a different way. So you might as well take Albanian because it's interesting and we need more speakers of it. We need to make sure that we're cultivating the next generation of people who can be ambassadors of Albania, whether officially or unofficially. The Berkowitz Albanian Scholarship is still a part of the offerings from the Melikian Center, and you apply for it as a part of the suite of the Melikian Center Awards program. And our through the generosity of our board, but also some people that really believe in teaching these languages like Albanian have given scholarships that can cover they can actually cover the entire cost, or somewhere in between, from 0 to 100, from 0 to 1,750. And so yes, there are people who are actively supporting Albanian language at the Critical Language Institute. And we would be happy to have people apply so that we can, facilitate Albanian language and culture training while giving them financial support.
That is good night or Mirupavshin. Goodbye.
Mirupavshin.
That's really good. Well, thank you, Dr. J.